Just small terminal.
Just small terminal. I'm not.
Send me your details. Stop begging.
But delete this video if you don't give me that ice cream. The reason why I'm in this video is because she said she's going to give me ice cream. It's not like I like her like that or I'm interested. It's just the ice cream. I know I might be sounding very wise, but I'm not trying no wise in real life. I'm serious.
That was not necessary at all.
I'm not very sure. And at the end of the party, you will see me and my 7-year-old kid. No worries.
Another end of the year party. I'm looking forward to it is ahead. Please, if your company shares food, invite me. Thank you all very much.
The way I'm suffering, I'm sure you don't like it. I know you don't like me that much, but the way I'm suffering, you like it as well.
Yes. Creators, I'm a small creator. Please support me. Me grassroots people. Oh my God, justice for me. You are not a parent, Tony.
You underrate me.
What are you parenting?
You underrate me a lot. And
me? Are you parenting me in this office?
You underrate me a lot.
Wagwan guys, it's your girl Jolai Robinson and welcome once again to my YouTube channel Jolai Robinson. And today I have with me my co-worker here at Okopiotos Limited. As you guys know, I'm a content creator for Okopiotos. And this is my co-worker. Say your name.
Hi guys, my name is Anthony Omere. And to just make things clear, I don't think she has the right to call me a co-worker yet. I don't think she's good enough. I don't think she's nice enough to be my co-worker. She's just, let me just say she's somebody that I know for now. When she attains that to be my co-worker, I'll let you guys know. So yeah,
Jesus.
My name is Anthony Omere and it's nice being on this episode with Jolai Robinson.
God, I'm big.
And to make it clear, she actually forced me to do this. It's no.
I forced you again.
I didn't want to do it. Like I wouldn't want to do it, but because like I just want to support like grassroots people and stuff. So I'm just here to support.
Me grassroots people. Oh my God, justice for me. Me grassroots people. You're not here that. Anyway, this is my co-worker guy. When I like to know you're my co-worker, I don't grieve for you.
So I'm here. I'm also here because she said she's going to give me ice cream after this. So
yeah, so you don't insult me, say I don't better person. Go collect the ice cream. I'm on this series where I am having conversations with my friends. And I don't even know if I want to call Tony my friend at this point, since he has even denied me being a co-worker, So, but I'm having a conversation today with my co-worker and friend Tony, and they want to talk about the rules of making money, because we are co-workers. Your hand don't touch 1 million before.
Actually, I have touched 1 million, but I touched more than 1 million, but I think the first time I touched 1 million was in 2021. That's 4 years ago.
I asked that question thinking say I'm not gonna ever touch 1 million. Yeah, you pay me, Sha.
So like 1 million 4 years ago is like equivalent to like 3.5 million now, I guess, or 3 million or so. But I know it's way more than 1 million.
You don't even touch like 3 million.
You know how the story end.
Me how the story end? What do you do with the 1 million, Tony?
It's not something I want to share, but to just like give you a tip, I went to Lekki.
You're a bad boy.
Tony go spend them on Lekki, baby.
Let me start talking with that. I said I went to Lekki. There are a lot of people doing Lekki. I went to, that's what I said.
Now, babes, spend them on guys, babes. Tony, it's swear that you did not spend it on babes.
I gave some to like some girls because I'm nice, not because of anything else. Aside that, nothing. So like I was saying, I did not spend my money on Lekki babes. Though I gave some girls money. Like I just gave them because I'm a nice person, not because of anything that you might be thinking, because I know you have a very spoiled mind. So like I was saying, I just gave random girls money and stuff. So the reason why I lost that money was because it wasn't business wise as that then. I ventured into a business. I was doing buying and selling, but I was spending my profits, spending the capital, spending everything. I was just spending money that comes to my hand and stuff. So that was the reason why that business. So God, I beg, don't forget me. I still need like another 10 million. Oh my God,
ladies first too, because he don't touch your own first million. I never touch you. Now 10K me I see all these days.
God, I beg, everybody with a separate prayer, please. I'm talking to you directly, please. Just 10 million naira to start again. I promise you this time around, I will not squander it.
Just small terminal.
Just small terminal. I'm not.
Send me your details. Stop begging.
I'm not begging you. I'm begging God.
You they beg.
If I'm begging God, it's not.
I'm on a joke. I don't get 10 million. If you help me with 10K right now. Anyways, on to the topic of today, guys, and we are going to be talking about the rules of making money, like we said already, right? So, Tony, what are your rules of making money? Basically?
So I honestly don't think there's a particular rule or there's a particular thing that you need to do to make money, because if you ask like all the old billionaires and millionaires, they all have different stories on how they make money and stuff. But there's one thing that everybody needs to make money or be successful or be important wherever they go is skill and knowledge. So I'll just say a very short story. So I know this boy. He stays around my street. I see him go to church every time, come back, go to church every time. That's all he does. Go to church, come back, goes to school, come back. And you know how our schooling system in Nigeria, secondary school, going to secondary school is almost like you're just going to read and write and that's it. There's nothing you're coming out with. You're coming out from secondary school, the only job you'll be doing is probably a sales boy or factory work and stuff.
Exactly.
And I was like this boy too. I was going to church. I was a churchy boy. I'm still a churchy boy, just that there's a little shift and difference now. So I was a churchy boy, like I said, go to church Tuesday, Thursday. I'm a redeemer. Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, Saturday for practice. So I went here because I was head usher in our youth department then. Okay. So all those like I didn't have any skill. I was just going to church and hoping that one day God will bless me with money from miraculous money that will fall from the sky or something. So I was in church for like 5 years, and at the point I got angry. I was like, "Oh, this people in church cannot even help me," and I'm just going to church. They're just looking at me. Nobody can say, "Anthony, what do you want, Anthony?" And like nothing. And then I realized that even if they wanted to help me, I didn't have any skill to like say, "This is what I do," and I can do this for you. I can do that for you. So maybe you should employ me and stuff. I didn't have any of those skills. And then I realized that it wasn't them, it wasn't God, it was actually me who didn't have a skill and stuff. So have a skill, have a knowledge. And I know one day I'm going to tell that boy, maybe talk to his parents too, and like tell him to like start learning a skill. Doesn't matter how can you be a computer literate, can actually learn graphics, can learn video editing, just learn his skill. So that when he leaves school, he has something to fall back on. Not just like becoming a boss, becoming a celebrity is continuities. You can end up with a very wicked madam and stuff. So my own rules to making money is actually learn a skill and gain knowledge.
And I buy into that story of that knowledge and skill thing, because I remember 2 years ago when I met up with a CEO of a company. I was opportune to be a member of his book club. I went to meet him. Please, if you have any job for me, please give me and stuff like that. So he was like, what skill do you have? And I'm like, I have sales skill and stuff like that. But the way he was looking at me, I could tell that he needed more than what I was just saying, right? And I realized that, well, I really needed to go and skill up and all of those things. We talk about rules of making money. I think we all know that motivation cannot get you to make money these days. I also believe in the power of routine, doing the same thing over and over again till you get used to it, till you are a master of it, basically. I also believe in the power of starting small, so like taking small steps gradually to get to the top. I see a whole lot of people trying to like skip the step and just jump into the top, right? They just want to be there without not like taking the small step that they need, right? Doing that graphic design every day, right? No, even if you don't have a client, just keep designing, right? You want to be good at editing videos, then help your friends to edit their videos. Just stay in practice, right? Be doing these things gradually. You're a tailor, put yourself into practice. You're an hairdresser, kind of skill that you're trying to learn. I think you have to keep doing it consistently for it to become a master for it. And when you become a master at something, you are able to increase your purchasing power. Like you are able to now demand more money for your skills, because you are a master of it, that you can practically almost do it in your sleep. So I think one of the rules of making money is for me, is to be a routine person. Like do that thing every day consistently till it becomes a part of you. Basically. So right, I've not forgot to know, you said you used to be a church boy. Tony, you moved from being a church. Why now?
I didn't say I moved. I said I'm still a church boy. Like, go to church.
Tony!
I still go to church like once in a while, but not like before. I learned a lot from going to church. Like I learned a lot of behavior. Like I feel like if like churchy and somebody that's like just normal people, you can tell the difference. You'll be like, even if it doesn't necessarily have to like religious and stuff. I feel like going to church just makes you one kind of cool and stuff. Just make you kind of cool, calm, and maybe a little bit intellectual.
Interesting.
Like I said, I'm still a church, but I just don't like go to church as much. I'm a man now, and there are a lot of responsibility. My family has.
So church disturbs you from.
Yeah, you're not a man actually.
I'm a woman.
You're not a man. So we have our lifestyle is quite like a little bit
very
different.
It's actually very different. I don't think it's the same. I don't think it will ever be the same. Our lifestyle is very, very different.
Yeah, so I mean it.
Talk about your circle, friendships, and how kind of friends you keep actually affect your decision making, like your financial making processes.
So I actually like being like short stories. So I'm a storyteller actually. I'm a storyteller. So like short stories, wherever it is I'm saying.
I love your stories, Tony.
Yeah. So I think last month I went to a birthday party.
You told me you did not invite me for that birthday party. I'm still angry with him to date, guys. Okay, continue.
I didn't go to that party. I'm not sure you might have loved the shower, but
it's
a very nice party.
My sister or my brother, if you ever watch this video, I do not go to parties.
Ma'am.
But I am a party girl. Involve me.
I wanted to say she's lying because she's always going to parties. Like,
no.
Karaoke
now. Karaoke. No. None of my friends do birthday. They don't even have birthday.
Parties are always at night. So she's always going to night parties.
No. It used to start by 12 p.m.
So, Uncle to Jola, your niece, your cousin, she's party person.
No, me that stay at your boy.
I don't know if you can advise her to like reduce it.
No.
As I was saying, if I was rudely interrupted. Yeah, I was rudely interrupted. So I went for this party and the celebrant rented beach house. This beach house is about 2 to 3 million naira. So I actually went to the party to actually have fun. I did, but at the end of the party, I came home depressed.
Sad.
And that
you came home very sad.
Sad is
by changing the narrative. You were sad.
Okay,
depressed
sad.
Is a clinical term.
So I came home sad. And why was I sad?
Okay.
I met a new circle, and this circle is what I call the money circle. Don't nepo baby, so I blame myself.
You lapo picking.
I cannot even blame myself for not being like the same level that they were because like different parents and stuff.
Yeah.
So we all gathered at the end of the party. I think the next day in the morning we won restaurant, the beach house restaurant, and they were buying money food, like 100 and something thousand money food. Money 100 maybe.
Salary before you come.
Let me not go there. So they were buying food and started. We were like all sat and we started talking and stuff. And one of them, we were talking about ourselves and stuff. So one of them was like, my first property was like 80 million. First property bought to state 80 million. And I was there. Then the other one, Taliban, she's into real estate. She sells and buy properties and stuff. So she said the first property she sold is about 200 and something million. So like that, all these people are nepo kids. They are so once they leave school like this, their father finds a way to connect them or give them out stuff. Like I mean, I'm just there. I'm just there. I'm like, first zombie, but what do I say? Yeah, I don't even like the 1 million that I saw that I wanted to use to do business. Fade away. Or some girls didn't allow me to waste. They know I had money.
So you agree now that you spent it on Lekki babes?
I didn't say Lekki. I said some girls.
Yeah, no.
Some girls might be my sisters. Some girls didn't allow my money to waste. Like asking Anthony, give me that. A lot of girls actually. Girls.
Anthony sister, is that true? Tell us in the comments.
That's true. That's true.
Girls, I said
that one, there's no way. When they say weapon formed against us shall not prosper, that weapon prospers all the time.
Their stories. So they were nepo kids, but at the same time they were so hardworking. They are very, very hardworking. They are not the kind of nepo kids that just stay at home and expect their dad to like give them money. But I just want to say the first part was 80 million. That one said the first thing. So they were either into buying and selling and stuff. So they're busy doing stuff, and that kind of like changed my mentality. I've always wanted to be rich, wanted to have all the money and stuff, but meeting them kind of made me feel like I'm closer to it. So this same circle we're talking about, I met them for like a few days and we just clicked, and all of a sudden they just changed my mentality. Like they just made me feel like I can do it. If I can do it, you can do it and stuff. And this is what your circle does to you. They free you, they energize you, they make you like believe in yourself and stuff. So if you are following circles that are like smoke, drink, like no serious thing, like you will definitely be like, then you want to, because you are not seeing, nobody is challenging you to do anything and so you're just seeing smoke, you're seeing drink, and that's what you want to do. You just want to smoke, you just want to drink and stuff. So if it's possible for you to change your cycle, if you feel like cycle is not motivating you enough, please do for the sake of your children. Don't bond this and
because all those your friends are actually the circle that your children will need in the future.
I know you have like very big circle, which men I see.
Me, I want to. That your circle where that story where you just even talk now.
I see people where they drop people for this office, girls who men who like rich people, connect to these people. You see, do you like the way I'm suffering? I'm sure you don't like. I know you don't like me that much, but the way I'm suffering, you like it as well.
Yes. You every day you hang out with Nepo children, you know, feel tell them say you get one co-worker, just like me, may improve. In fact, you know, say I small, inputs me for their circle, say, this is my, my small friend, she's very useful, you know, she's a mental health, personnel.
If you go their circle, I'm not sure they will see you. I'm not saying that's short too, but I'm saying if you are in their circle, they might not see you, because they'll be like looking at like themselves in the face, and you'll be
wow, interesting. For context, Tony is a very tall person, and I'm not very tall.
No, you're not. You're short, actually.
Yeah, thank you very much for reminding me.
Man, just telling you that you are short, because sometimes you might like forget and stuff. So I'm reminding you that.
Thank you. Cool. I know very, very well that some people that I felt that they were values where that stopped to align, and what I did was I set boundaries and communication with them to really understand that this is where I am at my life now, and we are flowing in the same direction. So I'm just going to like take a step back, but we're still cool though. I'm the queen of networking. I love going for conference. I love meeting new people. So when I go out, I make myself known, and all of those things. So 2 years ago, I made a connection that changed things for me. I spoke to somebody, a common friend to us, Demola, about what I do, and Demola was all, oh my god, you do this, you do that. Even brought out potentials that I did not even know I have myself, because I know that the big influence, especially Demola has had the big influence in my journey as a content creator, most especially, in which I'm very, very grateful for. It's through Demola I'm able to know Tony, like, and stuff like that. Your friendship actually matters, especially when you're making money, right? It's the kind of mindset that your friends have, that they're able to push you. I'm so proud of one of my friends. She's currently doing BSc, HND together. Like, she's getting this certification, that certification. If I'm having conversations with her, she's not like limiting me, right? She's pushing me, oh, I'll take that job, do that, and school no be scam, right? I know that the people that propelled me in my, career, I met them in school. When I wanted to make a transition to the remote world, I had a classmate that I started working remotely then, like 2 years prior or 3. And I'm like, how did you get a remote job? And it's like, oh, I took this skill, I did that. That was all he had to say. Oh, there's this site you can even, take classes. He didn't need to ask me, did you not take the class? Did you get? It was just that conversation that we had. And the next thing, use your phone, guys. Use it. Next thing, I was on Google searching. I was learning. I was, taking the next step to advance myself. And the next thing, I was advertising myself. I was telling people this, what I do, this, and stuff like that. Posting myself on my status, back to back, and all of those things. Funny how all my jobs are word of mouth. Like, I'm always putting myself out there, like, this and that. So even if they are not my closest friends, the fact that they are seeing me posting on my status, the next thing they're like, Jola, you are good for this job, you are good for that, and that's it. And that's how you make money, guys. Your closest friends, how are they pushing you? Are you also pushing them? Because that's be a vice versa thing. Are you also a good influence on them? So when you see that your friend has the potential to actually be, do you get like better than they currently are, push them. Not too much though at the same time, because some people can tend to, like, wait till they do you and stuff like that. But at least let them know that you see this potential in them, and you hope that they are able to pursue that potential. Power of friendship, guys.
Yeah, so we're talking about circle, and I need to like chip this in. If you are going to change your circle, I think you should do it wisely.
Yeah,
it's not necessarily you go to them and be like, you guys are not influencing me, you guys are not challenging me, I need to leave you and stuff, because you might be thinking everything's all about hard work and stuff, and somebody might just be lucky in your circle, and that might be the person that will actually change your own life for good and stuff. So if you feel like your circle is not like pushing you, they're not challenging you, they're not motivating you to do better, there are ways to do it. Just like shift it. They are like, know where to meet them, how to meet them, and where you guys meet and all that. You should just like, there should be limits to it, not totally cut them off and stuff. Because if you cut them off totally, it will hurt me, will go pay me, and it might actually motivate me to even become better. Because I feel like if you're cutting me off because you think I'm useless, I'm okay and stuff. So like I said, just whatever you are doing, just do it wisely. You are calling people off, call them up wisely. Don't make it look like it's a fight. Don't make it look like you guys are quarreling.
Yes, I mean, we are adults. I mean, and you're able to also recognize that there are some friendships that are not working for you, right? And also be able to accept when you are not working for somebody. So if somebody comes to meet you and say that, okay, this is our friendship, I feel like it's no longer working for me. I mean, the way they present, some people can be immature about it, quite alright, but you have to come from a place of understanding that, okay, this is what you are trying to say and I understand, and that's fine, and take a step back, right? So either ways, your circle is very important. The kind of friends you keep is very, very important in every areas of your life, and also financial process too. I would like us to talk about comparison anxiety, where people compare themselves to other people, you know, when it comes to decision making, money making, like this person is making more money than me, and you know, it just causes like a whole anxiety and all of that. So Tony, what do you have to say about comparison anxiety?
I think people get it wrong is when they compare themselves with like other richer people and stuff. Like, I want to be like that person, I want to be like, but you don't know this person's stories, you don't know how the person. So some want to be like Dangote, but they don't realize that Dangote didn't like come from a very poor background. He had money to like start up and stuff. You want to be like Dangote, you don't want 100,000 naira to even start with. But that's, I feel like the only person you should compare yourself with is you. It should always be you versus you. The you of last year versus you of this year, and what you want to become next year. You should never be with another person. Like they say, there's this popular saying that comparison is the thief of joy and stuff. So if you keep comparing yourself, you might never see the progress that you're making. You have progress, but you are not saying it because you are comparing yourself with Dangote. You are comparing yourself with someone bigger. You're always looking at like the bigger, and not seeing the small progress that you're making.
Exactly.
So I would advise that take it step by step. Always be grateful for what you have, but nevertheless, don't settle for less. Be grateful for what you have and still push to make more. Dangote is still making money. Dangote is still building finance. Dangote is still building companies to make more money and stuff. So you shouldn't stop. And Dangote isn't thinking of being like anybody. You just want to become bigger. So the thing you should be thinking of too is become bigger and stuff. Don't compare. I will never compare myself with anybody. I've never for once thought of I want to have money like that person. I just want to have money than what I have is I want to have money than the money I had in my account is there. I want it to be like double and triple and like just like that. It's always me versus me. I think it should be like that for everybody. So, and it makes life easier, makes you enjoy life, makes you want to work harder, and once you see bigger pictures and all. You are just living, just live. Yeah, just live and
live, guys.
I know I might be sounding very wise, but no matter I know wise and life. I'm serious.
That was not necessary at all.
I'm not very wise.
That was not necessary at all.
I'm just letting you guys know, because some are saying I like that guy. I don't have sense.
He have sense like mad.
No.
Comparison anxiety, guys. For me, basically, I listen to Jeshetti a lot. I listen to his podcast a lot, right? And he was talking about how people like to compare themselves to like big artists, big people, big celebrities, and all of those things, and people that are doing very, very like well in life. And as much as there's nothing wrong with actually like comparing yourself to these people, but you have to understand that you don't have an insight into their daily life, into their daily routine. So basically, most of us have an insight into what they post on social media, basically, you know, and everybody posts 1% of their life on social media. What they want you to see, their success story. You know, a mother will not post how she's vomiting in the middle of the night, but she will post a beautiful baby.
Like you, for example, you're only posting your fine pictures when you went to the beach.
You've
never posted the one where you are suffering, where you are crying and all that. So
I mean, I'm not saying that some people don't. Some people actually do post their struggles too, but a lot of people actually post more of the success part of it than the struggles. So you have to understand that Cristiano Ronaldo or the celebrity that you're admiring their lifestyle, you have to understand the back process behind it. For somebody to be a successful actress, they've put a lot of work. Rehearsing script is not easy. Tony insults me here every time I come to shoot videos because I keep forgetting my lines. I will rehearse it and I'll say rubbish. So you will not tell me, is it funny? Is it funny? Are we laughing here?
No, she's putting me under the sun and she's making it a whole lot of mistakes and she's laughing about it. I don't know what she's laughing at. Is it funny?
See what I said, guys? Is what I said, guys?
Is it funny?
Yeah, I know. See, I'm going through a lot in this food. By the way, that's what I'm saying. Like, it takes a whole lot of work for the people to get to where they are, for them to be able to do what they are doing, right? I was talking about how Cristiano Ronaldo actually rehearses a lot, you know, like trains a lot and all those things to actually be who he is today. So, can you do that? We are talking about Dangote now. We have to look back 40 years or more. I don't know how long is his backstory, but are you ready to go through that process for the next 40 years, right? We're talking about routines, how, you know, to keep doing the same thing over and over again. Some of us get tired easily. I've been doing this thing for almost 2 years now. I've not made so much money from it. Calm down, right? Calm down. As long as you have faith in yourself that you can actually get there, none of that, you can, and you should get there. That's why comparison is actually terrible. It's very, very terrible, especially if you are not doing the comparison in the good way. So if you are comparing yourself to an artist or a musician, right? You a singer, for instance, and you are comparing yourself to Omale is so big. But remember that he rehearses a lot, and before he became who he is, he used to post himself online, he used to do all of it. What are you doing? Are you also doing those things to be able to get there? That, okay, in the next 5 years, I want to be here, right? And you are comparing yourself in a good way. Not just you're saying, oh, because he's big, I also want to be there. You want to go, you want to jump. Calm down. Comparison is the thief of joy, guys. It is the thief of joy. And like Tony has said, compare yourself with you. Strive to always be a better version of you, right? This is where I am today, but I want to be better tomorrow. That should be your main goal. Anyways, guys, I hope that we've been able to motivate you to make more money this year. This year don't almost end, but you know
they're too late.
And now, besides, if you have plans now, execute them, continue executing them January, February of next year till the end of next year. So don't let December don't finish. No.
If you're a Christian, you know the 11th hour miracle.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I don't remember. I remember. Talking for church on Sunday. I remember.
Let me use the word look you.
Anyways, Tony, what will be your parting words to our audience?
Yeah, so like I said, we are talking about money today, and I think I've said a whole lot of stuff, but there's one particular thing that I would like to say. If you do not have money to take care of your kids, without money to take care of yourself, of your future kids, or whatever it is I want to bring to this world, don't bring anybody to this world. Don't bring anybody to come and suffer. There's a whole lot of children that are roaming about. Some of them are you give birth to a child, you name him Moses, and Moses will go around robbing people. It doesn't make any sense. So it doesn't make any sense. So you can't name your son Joshua
or David when of leader
and they're on the street causing nuisance and all. Please don't do it. Before you bring a child into the world, please make sure that you have enough money to take care of him or her, whatever the case may be. Because these days some people give birth to a she and later she becomes. So I don't want to go into that, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
So just if you are going to bring everybody to this one, make sure that you are ready for them. Just make sure you are ready for them financially, especially
emotionally.
But I feel like if you are financially ready for them, I feel like the other part can still come in. Because if you don't have money, you not be emotionally available. So, but you'll be too disturbed even. I'm sure you know what I'm saying.
That topic of parenting is too complex for us to dive into. Because first things first, we are not even parents. Right, so we cannot understand what it means to be a parent or not. You are not a parent,
you underrate me.
What are you parenting?
You underrate me a lot.
Me? Are you parenting me in this office?
You underrate me a lot.
I feel like you're only parenting me in this office. Well,
if I went to why do you think I can't agree with parenting?
I'm on no event anyway.
And at the end of the party, you go see me and my 7-year-old kid. No.
Another end of the year party. I'm looking forward to it is ahead. Please, if your company shares food, invite me. Thank you all very much. But basically, I feel like emotional aspects also work hand in hand, because you can have the money to give to the child, but if you are not able to be there for the child, listen to them, be there for them, support them, and and everything like that, all the money, they will still go astray. So basically, I think financial, emotional, physical aspect, everything work hand in hand together. So you have to be present, you have to be emotionally available, and you also have to have money to parent a child. That's my own. Yeah. So
basically, if you are not ready,
not ready, just
is the word. If you are not ready for overall ready,
use protection. Thank you.
Just don't. I'm a Christian. I would advise you not to fornicate.
I'm a Christian. Use protection. Anyways, that's two different kind of Christians right there, guys.
Christian is not recognized.
Okay.
No, Christian. I'm not sure I don't want to say she's not going to heaven because I'm not, but I know.
Anyways, use protection, guys. The protection could be you abstaining. The protection could be any other form. So thank you very much. My parting word to you guys is make sure that you rest without guilt. Like when you rest, we know we are all trying to make money, but please take your time to also rest. Try to rest sometimes, okay? And also live for today. The present is very, very, very important. So as much as we don't know what will happen tomorrow, live for today. Today being in sense of you're craving that parfait, you're craving that I don't crave parfait.
I will forget my ice cream after this video.
Oh God, leave your ice cream for us.
I will delete this video. I will delete this video if you don't give me the ice cream. The reason why I'm in this video is because she's going to give me ice cream. It's not like I like her like that or I'm interested. It's just the ice cream.
Anyways, please live for today. Set boundaries with your friends and family and make good financial decisions always, right? And don't be afraid to also take risks here and there, right? Because life is full of risks anyway. Wake up every day, we dive into risks every day. So that tomorrow that you're working for, remember that tomorrow will also become your today. So whatever you are doing today, make sure that you get is for the future and all of those things. Stay positive, stay jiggy. I hope you really enjoyed our conversation, and until next time, I had this conversation with
Anthony Omere.
What's your IG handle?
Stony Watson.
Tony Watson, Opa. Please do like and please do subscribe. Support small creators. I'm a small creator. Please support me. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye.